Hey everybody, George here. Welcome back to the channel. I have been gone for several weeks now and I haven't put out a video, and I apologize for that, but I've been on the road traveling a little bit. Went down to Southern California to spend some time with family over the Thanksgiving holiday and just got back. This video is probably a week behind, so a lot of what I'm going to be telling you is already in the process, but it will not be out for a couple of weeks. Now, the first thing that we're going to talk about, number one, is these two tanks right here. And these have been a staple in this gallery here for a long time. They've been used as a backdrop for me for probably since I started this channel almost 2 years ago. And I have decided that I'm going to eliminate these two tanks. They're both 20-gallon cubes. And this one here basically is my German blue ram cichlids, along with some Siamese algae eaters, a couple, I think 5 cories in here, and also some royal blue tetras. They're acting like they're hungry, but they act like that all the time. So if I were to respond to that, every time I walked here, these guys would explode in the tank there. So they're well fed and everything's fine. But the bottom line is I'm going to be taking these two tanks out, and I have some hard feelings about doing that because, like I said, these tanks have been part of this channel since I started it. But the cool thing that I'm going to be doing with this is I'm going to keep this one and just move it somewhere because I do like the setup in here. And I am going to be removing the royal blue tetras in there and rehoming them into another tank. And I'm going to try to breed these rams in this particular tank here. So we're going to be doing that somewhere in the gallery. That's going to be a video down the road a little ways. But what I'm going to be doing is replacing both of these. And I'm going to be putting a 48-gallon JBJ tank in here. That I really would like to do something that I've always wanted to do, and that is to put angelfish in here, and not just any angelfish, but a particular species of angelfish, and that is angelfish that are wild from South America, either Altus angels or some true silvers that I have thought about putting in here for a very long time, and I think this tank is going to be absolutely perfect here. We'll have about 6 inches on both sides, so the tank will be approximately this big and just a slight bit higher. I think it's about 1.5 inches higher in size, so I think it's going to be a really nice tank for about 5 to 7 Altus angels or silver angels, depending on what I can get. Now, I have my eye on a company down in Florida who can get these fish for me. If any of you are familiar with my channel, you know that I deal with Jack Watley down there, Gabe Posada, and I have talked to him about getting some Altus angels or some silvers, and he's told me no problem that he can get those for me. So it's just really the decision that I have to make on which ones I am going to get. Now, what I want to do with this tank, I don't have the tank in this video. By the time this video goes out, I probably will have already started videoing the tank because it's supposed to be here within the next day or two, and I will be setting that up. But I want to do a complete time-lapse scape of that tank, and I want to do it exactly how it would be in the wild. I've done a lot of studying on the footage of what it looks like where these two species inhabit in South America, and I really want to try to make this look as realistic as I possibly can. I might not get it perfect, but it's going to be as close as I can possibly get it. If I can get it absolutely right on, I'm going to try to do that right down to the soil and everything else. I've got a lot of things planned here, and like I said, I've done a lot of research. So what I want to know from you guys is that a great idea, or do you have a better idea? We've done the discus tanks. I've got several of those in my gallery, and I'm really getting to the point where I like the bigger tanks, and I like the ability to have these larger species of fish that I can not only enjoy in my gallery here, because my desk is right here and I get to look at all of these aquariums that are around me. But I really want something special here that just fills this area in and does not have these two tanks separate. The lighting will be coming down out of the ceiling. I'm going to be replacing these lights with lights that will actually work really well for the new tank that's going to go right here. And so there's a lot going on here. What I would like is your comments down below, and let me know what you think I should do here. Do you think the Angel tank is going to be a tank that's going to look really cool, or if you've got something better like Severons or, you know, African cichlids? I mean, I'm up to anything that you're thinking of, but I really would like to do this Angelfish tank that I've always wanted, and I hope that you will be on board with that and like that as well, because it's going to depend a lot on what you tell me right now as to how I go with this tank. Because like I said, by the time you get this, I will have gotten that tank and I'm going to be ready to scape it, and I want to scape it in a way that absolutely makes it, sorry about the phone there, makes it look like it came right out of South America, the very environment that these two species would be in, like I said earlier. And I'm not trying to repeat myself, but for those of you who weren't paying attention to that, I really want you to understand that I want this to be authentic looking, and I want it to be beautiful in its own way. In other words, so natural and beautiful that it's kind of hard to not really just absolutely love it. And I think it's going to be a great backdrop for back here where I do most of my videos, and I think that you guys would agree with me on that. So let me know in the comments down below what you think I should be doing with this new tank, this 48-gallon JBJ. Like I said, JBJ has agreed to work with me on this as long as I scape it and do a video and that sort of thing. So that's the plan here. The only thing that I'm asking you is whether the Angelfish tank will be cool, or if you guys have a better idea, something maybe that I haven't even thought of that would be a fantastic idea. Now, like I said, I want larger fish. I don't want to deal with nano tanks and lots of different fish in there. I'm going to have some dither fish in there, of course, some kind of tetras or whatever in there, and a cleanup crew, of course, and all of those things. But I don't want that to be the focal point. I want the focal point to be the larger fish. I think the Angelfish tank is going to be the best idea. But, you know, if somebody has a better idea and it comes up in the comments below, then I'm all for trying that. So I hope that you'll join me as I embark on this new adventure of putting in this new 48-gallon behind me here. It's going to be an absolutely stunning, beautiful tank. All the plumbing is going to be done down below here. This is going to have a mock drawer. This drawer will go away, and all the plumbing will take place down underneath here and go up through the bottom of the tank, so that I can easily do water changes and maintain the tank beautifully without having a lot of stuff in behind it. So it's going to be a real fun and exciting video for me to do. It's something that I haven't done in a while. I haven't scaped a tank in you know, probably 6 months, so I'm really excited to do it. Thank you for joining me today. Please, again, leave your comments down below. Give me a thumbs up on this video. The channel is growing. I've had so much more activity on the channel than I have in the past, and that means that we're doing something right, and I really appreciate it. So like I said, give me a thumbs up, give me a like. Please subscribe to the channel and share with your friends. And again, thank you for joining me today, and we will see you on the next one. Until then, we are out of here.